Ready or not. Ready or not.
We're completely live.
Here I come. You can't hide. I'll find you and take it slow. Ready or not. Man, that's a great song.
Lauryn Hill got called out the other day. Man. Oh man, it was so juicy.
Guys.
Juicy.
What?
I already called you. No one reacted when I told you that.
Sauce.
The perfect person to replace Ryan Davis.
Who?
Mick Cornett.
Mick Cornett. Perfect. And I bet he gets the job.
I bet he gets a job.
Yeah, I do. I bet they've been waiting to be like, okay, before we do anything, we have to see if Mick Cornett wins the race or not.
Would he be perfect though?
Yeah.
Why do you think he'd be perfect?
I'm not on board with this.
Because he used to be a sportscaster.
He did?
Yes.
I did not know that.
He was an old sportscaster, and then he left that for public service. He loves the city. He loves the Thunder.
True. He
And,
does love the Thunder.
And that's all. And he can talk. He's a good talker.
Yeah, he talked his way right out of this one.
How good of a talker really is he?
Wow.
Bullshit.
Bullshit is my favorite thing.
Bullshit is what put him in the ground.
It's my favorite thing about that election was bullshit. Me and my family use it. They're like, someone be like, "Are you bullshitting?"
I can't believe, dude. All of those commercials, I was like, "Oh my god, we are so."
The old cowboy was like, "That sounds like some bullshit."
Bullshit.
Bro.
I literally.
He sounds really what he says every time. He sounds really concerned.
It's not.
It's not funny. I think. Listen.
It sounds like I spliced several different phrases together.
No, that's one.
But it's all one.
It does. It sounds like you edited that.
Guys, let's just start it.
Let's just freaking go, man.
Let's do it.
We don't need to stretch.
Already.
Soldiers didn't stretch before they stormed Normandy.
Is that true?
That's what
One room.
Cleveland Browns offensive line coach says.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready? Let me find.
Oh yeah, I've got notes galore.
Let me find this bullshit.
Bullshit.
Some bullshit.
Well, that's not okay. You guys ready?
Is it 547?
Hold on. Here we go.
You guys want to sing with it?
Just whenever you're ready.
Okay.
I was going to sing with it.
Good morning and welcome to episode 5, 7.
You're just so thrown off.
4 of Down to Dunk. You can find us on CLNS Media, DailyThunder.com -radio at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or of course, anywhere you subscribe to your podcasts. I am Luke, joined this morning by Andrew.
Silence in honor of Kyle Singler.
And Taylor.
Silence in honor of Carl Sinclair.
Carl.
And we'll all go looking, and we'll all float on anyway.
All right.
Oh man.
Oh man.
We had to change it up for today.
Wow.
For Kyle.
It's a very specific reason.
For Kyle.
Guys, the Thunder have floated on from Kyle Singler.
For real.
And he's also floating.
He's also floating on somewhere.
A lot of floating.
He
Man,
has to.
this is going to be disastrous.
He needs to get rid of any kind of senses that he has. He's got to get rid of them. He needs to deprive himself of his senses.
And Oklahoma City, either get really into floating or enjoy the float tank stores while you got them, because they are 50% of their revenue out the door.
Their number one customer
So
is
true.
gone.
So they waive and stretch Kyle Singler
Mm-hmm.
over 5 years. So how the rule works is that you can add 3 years to how many years are left on your contract, or you can double it, add 1. So they're able to add 3 years to his 2 years, 5 years, split it up, and it's a little under $1 million a year on the Thunder's cap. It saves them a tremendous amount this year. So it's a good thing for the Thunder. One, they're going to have about $1 million in deadweight money, but they do not have a deadweight NBA player on their bench anymore.
That's true. Is Singler the worst Thunder decision?
I think that we have a question from somebody that says that.
It does it?
Yeah.
Later,
I mean,
later
I can tell.
down the
All right, well then let's
Yeah.
wait. Hey, guys, we'll have to wait in here. We'll have to wait and see.
So according to
they've
Bobby
done-
Marks, the Thunder's tax bill drops from $93.2 million to $73.8 million
And thank
by stretching.
Thank
Kyle
God,
Singler.
because I have just been so worried about that tax
Ugh.
number for so
Oh my
long.
gosh.
How are we going to afford it?
How am I going to afford this?
How am I going to afford it? I'm not.
But the thing is, I promise you, Sam Presti has been on the phone every single day with 29 other NBA teams saying, listen, Kyle Singler, what do you say? And they all said, nope.
I said, no, thank you.
Yeah.
What
there's-
did happen? I wish he would really talk about what happened. And maybe that he won't be in the NBA anymore.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be a mental thing, like a psychological thing where you just didn't care anymore.
Okay, so think about this. So Kyle was a second-round draft pick, didn't sign with the team, went overseas, played overseas, came over, played for a really bad Detroit team. Then when he was put on the Thunder, he was terrible. So was he ever really good, is my question.
I don't know. I don't know.
Was he ever actually good?
Maybe not. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe we got duped.
I think we got duped. I think Sam Presti got duped.
Man, duped.
That doesn't happen a lot,
I
you
hate it when I get duped.
I hate getting duped.
God, I hate getting duped on.
He got
on
duped.
our
5 years.
faces.
5 years.
5 years. is
That
a-
was
wild.
it. Let's go to
that's a huge pile.
we
of
have
dupe.
some Kyle Singler related questions. So we're gonna have a pretty large segment of
Yeah,
Kyle Singler here.
Yes.
So
Wow. We our first Kyle Singler Twitter question comes from @CodyMcChicken_, who says, with Singler gone, who is going to take Singler's spot for? Why the hell is he on the team?
I think it's Abdel Nader, right? People are already like that. People are like, they can waive him here in a few days. I don't think they're gonna waive him. I think they're gonna want him on the team. They're not gonna have him throw out the first pitch at the Royals game as a member of the Thunder and then waive him a few days later, are they?
They might.
They might.
Why?
They probably won't.
I don't think they will. He
It'll be
doesn't.
Abdel.
He doesn't cost much. I think it'll be him.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna sit on the end of the bench. Like, we should have waived him. They extended the deadline to September.
I can't wait for weird things about Abdel to come out though.
Yeah.
Because I just saw a video. I'd never seen this before yesterday, but Worldwide WAP
Mm-hmm.
posted a Kyle Singler tribute video yesterday. That was not a tribute at all. But there was a TMZ. It was like a TMZ video or something
Oh yeah.
where someone was asking him about jerseys. They said,
Oh,
"What do
yeah.
you think about short sleeve jerseys?"
This is on one of my top 5 moments.
I'm sorry, I won't ruin it anymore then. But Abdel, we'll get to this, people. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Andrew's got you later. But Abdel better be weird, man. He better float. And he better be all about some weird stuff.
He's Egyptian.
No.
Mm.
You know how they walk.
Yeah. that's why he hasn't had much success on the floor yet.
No, he can only walk
You go and
sideways.
walk like that? Yeah. It's weird. It looks like he's always calling for the ball.
He's constantly building stuff on the bench. It's like, what are
So-
you, Abdel? Stop! So why are you stacking those water bottles?
If you had to throw the first pitch at a baseball game, could
Yeah.
you do it and not embarrass yourself?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like throw it straight, get it to the pitcher, and not like
I'm trying. Well, I mean, I could get it to the. I just don't know. I'm trying to think how long ago it's been since I've actually thrown a baseball.
Really? Well, okay, here's my question.
No,
then.
actually, it's probably been like 2 or 3 years.
We could all get it to the pitcher. We could all throw it to the pitcher.
To the catcher.
To the catcher. Yeah, sorry. We're
Right
big
to
baseball
the-
fans.
Got
here.
it.
Big baseball fans here. But would you throw it seriously? Like try to throw like a fastball?
Mm-mm.
Or would
No.
you just like
You just
give
gotta
it a
get it
good
there. You just
manly
gotta
toss?
Get it there.
I'm just getting it there.
And that was down to hit home runs. On a
Um,
baseball podcast. Let's not talk about baseball.
Yeah, let's move on.
I'm winding up and I am
But I think it's Abdel.
softball
Who else?
pitching that thing into the
Who are the other candidates?
bleachers.
Underhanded. Wow.
Who are the other candidates on this team besides Nader?
I don't know because the way I think I thought through the roster, and in my head I've realized that I've given nearly everyone on our roster actual playing minutes, so I have an issue.
Okay, wild card. Nerlens Noel. Let's say he's terrible this year. Let's say he doesn't fit in. Let's say that he decides I'm going to have to opt in to my contract for next year, and I'm just going to eat snacks
Oh man.
for the next 2 years.
And he just gets gigantically fat. He takes up 2
He's a
spots on the bench.
he's a wild card.
I'm into that. If he's not good enough to play, he better do some weird.
He better
stuff.
roll in
Yeah.
a training camp 4 stacks.
Yes.
400 pounds.
How tall is he? 6'11"? Is he 7 foot?
I don't know. He's probably. I mean, he's around there.
So, do you think it is easy to get to 400 pounds when you're 7 foot?
I don't think that he has quite the build to get there.
You don't think so? I don't know.
Nerlens?
Like if he wanted to be 400 pounds,
I don't know
do you
that-
think he could do it easily?
I don't think
he
so.
could.
I don't. No. I don't think so.
I think a 400 pound 7 foot man would not look like he's 400.
That's
pounds.
Shaq though. Shaq weighs 400 pounds.
He weighs 400. Legitimately?
Yes, easily.
Is that
Are you
true?
kidding? Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Shaq?
That's a lot of man.
Come on, guys.
All right.
Okay, but seriously, if you go through the roster, there's not a lot. Like Diallo's not going to be that guy. Ray Felton's not going to be that guy. Timo's not that guy. Terrence Ferguson, probably not that guy.
I wild card dark horse candidate. Abrinas.
Yeah, but he's already like he can shoot it.
No, but not this year.
Singler shot 18% from 3.
This year, Abrinas shoots 15%.
Wow,
Then he's that guy.
wow, that would be bad.
Okay.
But he's not weird though. He's like a sweet little boy.
It's gonna be hard to replace Kyle Singler.
That's
I'll tell you
true.
that. I have weights for you guys.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is Google. There's no way these are right because just listen to this. Shaq 326. That might be right.
There's no way.
You think he's heavy?
He played at 326.
Okay. Charles Barkley 251.
There's just
There's no way
chance.
that's true.
When he was on Weight Watchers, I bet he got down to that.
Yao Ming 311. That
I
might
mean,
be.
he's so tall. It's possible.
Whoa. Amber is the color of your Yao Ming. Steph Curry 190. No, he's heavier than 190.
I don't think so.
He's 6'3".
Yeah, he
But
should.
he's slow.
I-
That's why he's so agile.
Tiny bones.
Tiny bones, man. It's like a bird.
I don't know.
They're
And
hollow.
he has. So I'm about 190, but I'm 6 foot, and I don't have muscle. He's like all muscle. All his weight's muscle.
What's the next question?
Let's go to the next question. Just start talking about
I like
people's
to talk about weights.
weights. Our next Twitter question comes from our singular Twitter question comes from Cade Maters1, who wants to know where does the Singler trade rank in the Thunder's worst personnel moves?
It's up there, right? I think that the Ronnie Price signing and waiving because they had to pay his deal for 2
Yeah.
years was pretty bad. But I know the backstory to that, and it's not all Sam Presti's fault. I'll say that. So I don't know if I can completely blame him, although his name is still on that.
A lot of the other personnel moves, though, they didn't have this length of time that we had to
the
think about them and talk
The
about.
contract length is
yeah,
is the thing
that's the
because
problem.
he could still be around for 2 years.
I thought this was his last year.
He has another.
It feels like he's been here.
He has
for 8
one
years.
more. I know. He has one more non-guaranteed year with the team. I mean, the Harden trade obviously not a good thing. probably a more impactful bad thing that happened to this team is that they traded James Harden. But the fan base, I mean, the fan base has been very much impacted by Kyle Singler not being a good NBA player and making $5 million a year for the last 3 years.
Man, and it's not even that he didn't produce. It was when he was on the floor, he just did time after time after time. He just did some terrible things. Just like bad things. Airballing a layup. Paul George hitting that deep three on him, and he didn't even.
Hold on, we have moments. We gotta go moments.
I just want to get. Obviously, I want to get.
I know you do. I know.
Our next Singler Twitter question comes from Singler Twitter question comes from at Cody, son of Steve, who wants to know, what are you the Kyle Singler of?
Making dinner.
Really? You're not good? Are you not good at
just make crap dinner?
What do you mean?
You come in and it's horrible.
In the past, yes. I've actually gotten a lot better recently, but in the past, yes, I have been.
So you make it, and your family just has to scrap it. And you have to go out to eat.
That has happened once.
What'd you make?
I can't even remember what it was, but it was just like, oh no.
Oh no.
Do you just make like boxed dinners now and stuff? What do you do?
No. I mean, I'm learning things.
You're learning to really cook.
Yeah.
Good. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I would assume.
Thanks.
I would assume you'd be better at cooking now. I don't know why I would assume that of you.
Yeah.
What's your best meal you make?
I don't know.
You want to hear what my dad's was?
What?
Did all of our dads have like special daddy meal?
Dad meal?
Yeah,
of course.
My dad cooked maybe 3 times in my entire life. This is what he did every time. Okay. It was breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
Special eggs. Okay. That was his thing. You know what they were? Cheese eggs.
Cheesy eggs, yeah.
Cheesy scrambled eggs.
I bet you freaking love them.
I love them because Dad made them.
Thank you, Dad.
My dad can make good spaghetti. His sauce, special sauce.
Oh, he makes
special
like a sauce.
sauce.
Special sauce.
Sauce.
Shot.
It really is so good.
Shot.
It's good.
What are you the Castlegar of?
Golf. I wish I was.
Man.
And this
That's an easy one to be the Castlegar. There's Kyle Singlers everywhere when it comes to golf.
Yeah, but I've wanted to be good at golf for a long time. This is why I'm Kyle Singler of it, because I'm serious about it. It's not like I play twice and I suck at it, so I'm Kyle Singler.
And you've been paid to do it.
And I've been paid to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I've paid money to do it. But I just want to be so much better at golf. I'm very competitive. And golf is the hardest sport you can play.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree? Golf is the hardest thing you could learn to do well.
I know what I'm the Kyle Singler of. If it's a sport,
what?
Badminton.
No, but you don't play. But like,
I played in a badminton tournament in college.
Yeah, okay.
With my friend Jake, he talked me into it, and we got crushed by several teams.
Yeah.
How are people good at that though?
They hit the birdie
right
really high in the air, and I'm looking up and it's coming right at me, and I swing, I miss, and it hits me right in the chest.
International students play badminton.
And they're incredible.
They're very good.
I thought it was called, not even trying to make a sexual joke here, I thought it was called
It's a shuttlecock. It is
shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock.
Okay.
Yes.
I had cock in my head.
Gross.
Well, this is what I would say on Kyle Singler. One, most sports that are outside of water.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
But one I'm especially bad at, I hate this. Pool.
Oh.
And I want to be better. And at one time I played it in like, my parents got a pool table and I played a lot and I was like, okay. But so like I could like beat some of my family members. So I was like, I can take this now to the bars.
Ooh.
And guess what? I'm bad.
You can't take it to the bars.
And now I just say, I don't want to play. Very, very, very bad.
Remember Cheyenne?
Man, he was so good.
He would go to some like pool bar and play in middle school, and he would come to school the next day with wads of cash.
Yeah, he'd
be like, "Hey man, check this out." I'd be like, what?
And he'd bring his own pool cue to school.
Yeah, he
would.
would.
He'd been hustling. He was a pool. He's a shark.
He's going straight from school to the pool house.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Next
All right,
question.
let's go to our next question. It is from @JohnnyHo34, who wants to know, can you do a Kyle Singler inspired top 5 weirdest Thunder players?
Yes.
Kyle Singler weird version.
Number 1 has to be Kyle, the weirdest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he does take the cake.
Number 2, Robert Swift.
Yeah.
Man, I would actually. Robert Swift, when they raided his house and found all the guns,
Yes.
he might be number 1, actually.
Yeah, but there's more. He's a common weirdo.
Here's the
That's
thing.
like
If he was
emotional
on,
strife.
here's the thing. If he was on the team now, because we weren't as good. If we were like
Okay.
and we'd been here now longer, and it was like, what? But now, if he had a 5-year deal with us now, we'd be like, what in the world?
I'm gonna say this. You can go find yourself a Robert Swift weirdo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you find yourself another Kyle Singler
Okay,
weirdo?
you're right.
No, but
Okay.
I have someone to challenge that.
Okay.
Lazar Hayward.
How is he weird?
Do you not remember when it came out that he sees ghosts and he tries to talk to them? Andrew,
No,
listen to this.
I don't remember.
This is a title of an article when he was on the Timberwolves. Lazar Hayward says he can see spirits but can't talk to them yet. So he tries to. And so I read. Do you not remember this?
No, not at all.
This came out in like 2012, 2013. And so he said he had been seeing ghosts since he was a kid and still sees them. And he said there's one spirit that he sees, but he can't talk to them yet, and he's trying to.
So he's been trying to talk to this spirit for years.
Yeah.
So he's haunted.
Yeah.
That's a haunting. If
Yeah,
there's one spirit that's following you through several moves, you are haunted.
And he said he's dealt with he's had to deal with spiritual things his whole life, like that.
So I'll bump one of my guys off the list and put Lazar there.
Yeah. Lazar's weird, man.
Okay. Lazar. Okay. Number 3 for me, Mitch McGarry.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah, so weird. Snakes and bowling and not in the NBA anymore because he's just so weird.
He had to go focus on bowling.
How many Thunder players do you think tried to talk him into being better?
Oh,
maybe none.
I don't know. Do you think they cared about him?
I just think they're like.
I think you wouldn't like him.
I don't think he had any friends.
Yeah.
No, he definitely didn't. You remember his Vines and his Insta videos and stuff?
Yeah. Okay. Number 4. I'll put Lazar Hayward as number 5. Number 4 is. If you don't know who that is, that's Jeremy Lamb.
He's so endearing to me, though.
He is such a weirdo. He takes pictures with sticks.
A lot of weird pictures with sticks.
Is that still on his Instagram?
I don't know. I'll look it up real quick. If they are, we'll post them.
He did a photo shoot with sticks, where he's like looking at sticks that came off a tree. It's very weird. He was part of the Harden trade. He should have been better. He has a ton of talent. He still has like everything in him to be a great NBA player, and he's just not very good because he isn't really. I don't think he really cares that much, and
he should not be behind the wheel of a car. If you said that, when you were taking your driver's test, you would not pass. Like you're driving around and you just look like, man, I get so confused.
Literally get confused every time. Yeah, he's
a weirdo.
He can show it to YouTube.
YouTube. What's up, YouTube?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sup,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Sup,
That's
YouTube.
me, Poseidon, Lord of the Ocean.
Do I need to get closer?
No, further
it's
away.
like that.
Further away. It won't focus.
It won't focus on it, but man, he looks so
Yeah,
powerful.
anyways.
He's in the surf right there.
Yeah, he is just such a weird guy.
Yeah. Can I throw him to beat? He's not on your list, is he?
No, he's kind of awesome.
Was he weird?
He is awesome. I think I just remembered how he tweeted.
Yeah.
Which was only in all caps.
That's
Right.
true.
But he was kind of awesome.
That's
See,
branding.
like all of
That's
the
branding.
yeah, that is all these
That's
guys.
brand.
I just don't know that you look at any of these guys, Singler, Robert Swift, Mitch McGarry, Jeremy Lamb, Lazar Hayward, and say they're kind of awesome. You're just like, oh, they're
Yeah,
weird.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's a good
they're all
point.
weird.
That's a good point.
Okay,
All right.
Perk's wife, Vanity.
she's kind of awesome.
Just got awesome too.
She's gotten a lot of fights.
Yeah.
She's kind of awesome.
Okay.
Okay,
I
next.
understand.
Singler. Twitter question comes from @Mikey Barra. Wants to know, name your best and worst Kyle Singler moment, then rank them in a fast food scale. He says his is actually the same. A tweet from 2016 where he said in order to pump Kyle's stock, OKC should have tried to start him.
Josh. Josh.
I think one of the better moments, Victor Oladipo brings the ball at the court, passes to Joffrey Laverne, bounce pass to Kyle Singler, wide open layup under the basket in Cleveland. He throws it right over the hoop.
Rainbow right over.
Air
No
ball.
one is contesting.
No one's
this.
there.
No.
He's wide open. Should have laid it up. How many times has Kyle Singler made a layup in his life?
Or dunked it. He's 6'9".
Right. He just throws it
Nice.
right. Just
It was amazing.
it was amazing.
Here's my best Kyle Singler moment, but it might also kind of best and worst. It might be the best. It might be the same.
That's every single one
They're
is
all-
best and
yes.
worst.
Yes.
It is Alex Spears's Reddit thread about Kyle Singler.
Yeah.
That was like so well thought out and just an argument for why he was the worst NBA player of all time. And like they were talking about it on the radio. A ton of people read it, and it came out that, or like somehow they figured out that Kyle Singler's sister read it.
I'm sure.
Like
I
tweeted
didn't
about
know
it.
that.
I'm sure
something
Kyle.
like that.
I'm sure Kyle saw it.
I thought about that last night when I was thinking about
Because
these
NBA
Kyle
players
Singler.
see a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
I mean,
he's
obviously-
gonna listen to this?
Obviously, I mean, I sure hope so.
Uh,
What's up, Kyle?
Man,
my
it's,
moment is when he dunked against the Dallas Mavericks. I think when KD was still here. Maybe not, but anyway, he dunked against the Dallas Mavericks, and it was like the first good thing he had done since he was on the team. So the team was really pumped up, and Russ smacked the holy hell out of the back of his head. That was that game that you posted the GIF up when Russ smacked Kyle Singler in the head. And I think KD smacked him in the head too. But it basically, like, he did something good, and they all just started beating the crap out of him.
you know how like in football when like guys make a big touchdown, everyone comes and like hits him in the helmet and like does that. Oh, man, I hate to score a touchdown.
Oh God!
It's like no, all my friends are gonna come and hit me.
Everyone jumps. All your friends are 300 pounds. They all jump on you.
You just take a knee at the 1 yard line every time.
That sucks.
Okay, another moment. Kyle Singler is on the street being interviewed by somebody asking about the new Thunder jerseys. And they said, at least they're not a short sleeve jersey, right? And he says, aren't all NBA jerseys short sleeved? And the guy's like, no, they're usually no sleeves. And he goes, huh. That was it. He didn't know.
Maybe they're just so the sleeves are so short that they're non-existent.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's no sleeve.
Like, that's very short.
It's a tank
Very
top.
short. Very short.
You need to go float.
Yeah, you get out of here.
Go float.
Last season, Paul George is out for a game in Mexico against the Brooklyn Nets. Kyle Singler went for 9 points and 3 rebounds, and he got his hair tousled by Russell Westbrook.
Wow. Did he have, was it last year, did he have the ninja ponytail? The mini ninja ponytail?
Yeah.
Did he have that before? No, he just had like long swoopy stupid
He
hair
just
before.
had slicked back.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a bad look when he would.
It was
gel it back.
It was a Trump look. It was
It was very.
he looked like Eric.
But when he had
Donald
that was
Jr.
kind of in front of his face, like didn't he have swoopy bangs?
Yeah, he did at one point.
Like early emo.
Yeah.
I preferred that.
And he loves emo music. He was at a Get Up Kids concert.
Really?
Yeah. My last one is that when
you would be friends with.
Yeah.
If you knew Kyle Singler in college, you would be very good friends with.
He should have started wearing eyeliner.
He's a nice guy. He's a very nice guy. And he worked really hard when he played for the Thunder. He really did. I was at every game that I was at, you go and you watch guys shoot around. He is always out there breaking a sweat, shooting around, working with coaches. Every single game. And then he would go shower, put on his suit, and sit on the bench. But he would work. So he didn't just come to the arena in a suit, which is what probably people assume. He would come out and work.
That's good, considering he was getting $5 million.
That's good.
I'm just saying
Make that absurd amount of money.
that he did work really hard to be really terrible. But one of my moments is when I looked Kyle Singler in the face and asked him to justify his play. And you know what? I couldn't have been more right to do that.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, you were ultimately justified.
Yes, I was ahead of my time in questioning Kyle Singler,
You really were.
and he got upset.
Well, yeah.
He said, "I don't have to justify it."
Imagine that, like it's like an employer having an open house, and it's just a random guy coming up and be like, "Hey, you suck at your job. Why?"
Yeah, you have no rapport with anyone at this point. This is Andrew's first. Is this your first?
Second.
Your second media day, but your first one that you're asking questions.
I
right?
I looked up at him, and I had an idea of what I was going to say, and it was not that.
Yeah.
And that was not the word I was looking for, but that was the word that just spewed out of my mouth at him.
It gave you a lot of street cred.
But it was.
It did.
It did. But I was completely justified in saying it to him. Completely.
Yes, you were. Just so everyone knows, this is before he had a media pass. No one knew who he was. Like, maybe some news people, maybe some sports people in the room knew who he was.
A lot of sports people did.
None of the players had seen his face before, maybe ever before.
Mm-mm.
No. And so he's asking Kyle to justify himself.
You gotta make first impressions are everything.
That's true.
Big testicles.
And if you just slam Kyle Singler, that's
go.
how it happens.
All right, our last Singler Twitter question comes from @OkiProud76, who wants to know, should August 30th be called Kyle Singler Day as tribute to the legend, Kyle Singler?
No.
No.
I would prefer it to be like one of those Instagram, like, oh, it's National Puppy Day, it's National Cat Day, it's National Taco Day, it's National Beer Day. Like any one of those fake things that are there just for Instagram, I would prefer over Kyle Singler Day.
National Cookie Day. Everyone make sure you get your cookies.
Oh, go get your cookies. It's National Milk Day. Have a big glass of milk. All this stupid stuff.
It is so dumb. Oh, please don't participate.
It's National Avocado Day. No, that's avocado. Ooh.
It's National Plastic Straw Day. Everyone use plastic straws again.
No, the turtles. Oh, no, the turtles.
National Turtle Day.
All right.
National Turtle. I love turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Let's go ahead and let's talk about Anthem Brewing Company before we discuss a trade that happened last night.
Whoa. Hey, guys. Anthem beer is great to drink when it's a day that starts or ends with day.
Oh,
Wow, good one.
Because they're good. I love them. Ice. And you need to have them in an ice cold.
Oh, by the way, Luke invented this.
I
It's called
know.
Frosty Mug.
Frosty mugs, and I'll tell you what, it takes Anthem beers 10 out of 10. I mean, you'd think they're so great. How can you make them any better? Right. Frosty mugs.
It's still warm outside, so you're gonna want to get yourself an Arjuna. Is a really
right.
a really nice nice
just a
one.
crisp. You can drink them.
A Pills is it good? Anthem Pills.
You can drink that. And go, ooh.
It's very good. Also, the golden one, good all year round.
You're gonna drink that one. And go. Ha ha ha! It's good.
Yeah, it's true.
They are so great, and their tap room,
Very cool.
very very cool. They're gonna have unique mixes of their beers that are not available anywhere else. They're kind of trying new things, trying different flavors, and it's good.
Every time we go in there, we try one or two or three or more of their specials.
They're great.
things on tap, and they're always really good.
They have stuff mixed with local coffee brewers. They have beers sometimes mixed with glitter. They have
Beers
That's true.
beers
That is true.
with unique flavors, like a raspberry mixed beer, raspberry golden one, different stuff that you have that you're like, I can't get this anywhere else.
Like, this is crazy,
And it's great.
and it's good.
Yes. And they also have their classics, your go-tos.
Mm-hmm.
After you try the special ones available just there, you can try margarine,
Mm.
golden
Mm.
Poke Pills. You can get it all. And guess what? They all go down.
Their IPA, if you like IPAs, their IPA is really good too.
Stacey, support the people that support Down. Go get some Anthem Brewing Company beers.
That is right. All right, guys. There was a trade last night. Woj bomb. Houston traded Ryan Anderson and D'Anthony Melton to Phoenix for Marquise Chris and Brandon Knight.
Marquise Chris.
This is such a weird trade.
Yeah,
It is such a weird trade, right?
really weird. Boy, killed it yet again.
Oh man,
Hey, keeps on doing it.
he strikes in the night.
Man,
No,
he's been planning this since day one.
Man, Moore does it again.
Wow.
So he acquired two players. Both by most people that watch them play say they're not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they save about $5 million.
Mhm.
So this helps their luxury tax payment. I just wonder, because they didn't re-sign Trevor Ariza. They could have. They could have done that. And maybe they don't have to pay the full $15 million to keep him, but they probably have to go like 12 maybe
Right.
to keep him. Didn't do that. Trade Ryan Anderson, great. The team has been wanting to get rid of him for a long time. The fans are rejoicing in Houston that he's finally gone. I saw people on Reddit just typing in all caps, "We're free!" But you guys are not free of Brandon Knight, who has 2 years left on his deal. It's $5 million less than what Ryan Anderson was, but it's still
It's still so much money.
$15 million
Yeah.
for Brandon Knight, who hasn't been good in like 4 or 5 years.
What is he gonna play? Do they expect him to play?
I don't know. Probably so. I think that they do. They saw what happened when Chris Paul went down, and they knew they needed to get another guard.
Yeah.
They traded D'Anthony Melton, who everybody really likes, and he was really good in summer league. There's a guy, Cole Zwicker, who started this website called The Stepien, and he basically just does NBA draft stuff. And he had D'Anthony Melton in like the lottery
Man.
for his selection. So I'm sure that he is just like, what is Houston doing? Marquise Chris, he's a guy that everybody likes the idea of, but has never actually been good in the NBA yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just interesting that they're a team that you have Chris Paul, who's older, and you're competing now. Like your title window is now. And maybe they couldn't get anything else for Ryan Anderson. Everybody thought like Kent Bazemore or Nick Batum. Like those are guys, obviously, you would rather have either of those guys. And if you're the Thunder or the Warriors or anybody else, if they make that kind of deal, if they had Kent Bazemore on their team now, you'd be like, oh, okay. Like we have to take them pretty seriously.
Yeah.
But they don't. And now they have Marquise Chris and Brandon Knight. And it's just a really weird trade. I think that you can make the case that D'Anthony Melton is maybe the best prospect traded in that deal.
And he's in that deal to soften the Ryan Anderson blow, I guess.
Yeah.
But then you think, why did they feel like they had to do that anyway? What's the reason?
I
Because
think
it's not to get better.
I think that they maybe like the idea of having a guard that's available. He tore his ACL last summer. I don't know what his health looks like. I don't know if he's even good anymore. But I think they probably like the idea of bringing in a guard that can come in and play alongside those guys or handle the ball some. Like the idea of Brandon Knight is still like okay, but he hasn't been good in
He
forever.
hasn't been good in a long time.
So if I'm a Rockets fan, I mean it's kind of like we basically get a shot at Marquise Chris.
I get the Marquise Chris
and you
thing.
save some money.
I get Marquise Chris. He could be good. He
I
hasn't
guess.
been good.
Yeah.
He's still young enough, though. He might be good.
Give this trade a fast food grade.
Ooh. This is like a Burger King deal, man.
Yeah, it's burger.
That's bad. It's not good, right?
It's bad, man.
Well, are either of you? I'm asking, are either of you like big Burger King guys?
No way, man.
No, Burger King's 4 on the scale. Is it
Okay.
not?
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's gross.
Do you remember when Burger King gave away the King-inspired video game for Xbox?
Yes.
No. I remember all the Frosted Flake PC games with Tony the Tiger.
Hey, Burger King gave away Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle VHS tapes
Oh yeah.
back in the day.
Oh yeah. I had them.
I had those.
I definitely had them.
I completely forgot about those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were awesome. I've watched.
Wow.
I had 2. I
Hey.
watched each 50.
Just like Brandon Knight, Burger King hasn't been awesome in a while.
True. That's true.
So this is so weird. This Rockets team is so weird. So they push the Warriors to the brink to Game 7. They're about to go to the finals. And they're like, yes. How much is it going? Bob Mute going? We're going to bring in Marquise Chris, Brandon Knight, Michael Carter-Williams, Carmelo Anthony, and we're going to go back to war.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's weird.
It's like their success in the regular season was how good offensively they are. Their success in the playoffs was how good they could be defensively when they needed to be and still have the offensive firepower. Now you lost half of it. Now you are still going to be good in regular season. They're still going to be a top 3 seed in the regular season.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go against Golden State now with this team, who's guarding anyone? Who's guarding who?
No. The answer is no.
That's the thing. Like what? You're going to play Brandon Knight against the Warriors? You're going to
He's
play
a part of our death lineup, man.
You're going to play Marquise Chris? Like in any minutes against them.
Right.
Though.
No. You're not playing Marquise Chris in the playoffs. No. You're not.
He is their number 1 backup big, though.
Because
right?
they wouldn't play him in crunch time. They still have Nene.
Oh, they do still have Nene. Okay.
Yeah. It's weird. This has been such a weird summer for them. And everybody's like, well, trust in Morey.
Why?
Trust in Morey.
Because he knows what he's doing, man.
I don't know.
Morey ball. Morey ball, man.
Yeah, I mean it's been a weird summer for them, and it's been enjoyable to watch from afar.
What hasn't been enjoyable though is Twitter. Maybe it's enjoyable. I haven't figured out. But Twitter just like takes Morey. Morey is the perfect Twitter GM.
They give him the benefit of the doubt on everything that happens. Oh, they lost Trevor Ariza, but you know what? Let's just trust him. Let's trust the man.
It doesn't even seem like benefit of the doubt. It seems like complete support.
Yeah.
And like opinions now are based off of what Morey does.
Well, Carmelo was really bad for the Thunder, but you know what? Give more the benefit of the doubt on that one, guys.
You know what? Brandon Knight. Oh man, when he gets into
Brandon Knight, they have Brandon Knight, and I saw people like, man, I'm all here for Brandon Knight in Houston. Like, what are you talking about?
Crazy,
He didn't play 1 minute last season because he was hurt, and then the years prior he was really bad. He was really bad.
I'm happy as a Thunder fan.
Yeah,
it's a weird trade. I don't think it doesn't move the needle one way or the other for me because Ryan Anderson's a guy that's not going to play for them when it matters anyways. And so if you bring in other guys that aren't going to play when it matters, then it's whatever. It's to me this is a luxury tax saving move.
Yes, but don't you expect a GM with the reputation of Morey to, after he loses Mbah Moute and Trevor Ariza, to do some kind of magic trade that at least brings one player back in that can take their spot?
Expected Bazemore to be there,
and he doesn't. He does a trade that does nothing except relieve.
They need wings badly now.
Yeah,
and they're going to rely on Gerald Green a ton this season.
Hell yeah,
I'm
here for that. Can't wait for that.
All right, guys, are we moving to our next thing?
Yes.
Okay. Alex tweeted about me taking over Ryan Davis' spot on Twitter. And I would like to try out.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to call up a Thunder moment on YouTube, and I'm going to commentate it as my tryout.
Okay. Have you been practicing?
No.
Oh no.
To practice, I watched my favorite wrestling commentator, Mauro Ranallo, and to inspire me.
Okay. So I pulled up a Thunder Kings game for Luke to commentate on.
Okay.
And so we're going to have the intro to the game, which you're going to have to commentate on. Be like, welcome, Thunder versus Sacramento
And
Kings.
in the beginning of the game,
And then
this is a 9-minute, 42-second clip.
You don't have to do the whole clip.
Yeah, we are not doing the
So
whole
I'm
clip.
doing the intro.
You're
Especially
doing
if
the
it's
intro,
bad.
and then you're going to do tip off, and then there's going to be highlights back and forth. And
Okay.
you're going to they're going to make every basket. Okay? So just be ready for that.
Oh, great.
I'm just trying to prepare you. I want you to succeed. I really
Okay,
do. I
great.
want you to
Hey,
get this job.
You know what I like? When my boys are supporting me.
Yeah, I do wish you practiced though.
Really?
Okay, here we go.
Yes. Okay. And hold on. If you want to call this up so you can listen along, you search on YouTube. Let me see what we need.
Thunder at Kings.
Thunder at Kings.
I'll
Is
send
this
out
the first one.
I'll send out the link.
Send out the link.
Oh come on! Oh man, we gotta watch that. We gotta
Oh,
watch
Oh,
that.
God.
Hey guys, tonight's
practice.
Thunder game is sponsored by Wingstop. You hungry? Go to a local Wingstop location and get some wings.
Also, you have to close your eyes and really imagine
Mm.
that what you're hearing
is
Here we go.
on television.
Okay, go.
exactly what
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game. It is the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Sacramento Kings, and we are into action. Oh, it's like a highlight reel.
Yeah.
All right,
That was
guys,
on
the
TV.
Thunder start out strong. Start out strong.
No one knows what's happening.
With a lot of good offensive moves that are. I was not ready for a clip show. Steven
right.
Adams strong in the first. Man, just
Strong in the
strong
first.
in the first. Just utilizing his size to overcome the Kings.
You've missed like 5 things.
No, you don't. I'm not play-by-play.
You're arguing on TV
I'm
right
color.
now.
I'm color.
No.
No,
I'm
you're-
color.
No,
Brian Davis is
play-by-play.
play-by-play.
No, I'm doing color.
You don't get to. No, they already
I
have
get
a
to do
color
color.
man. You're
Well,
trying out for Brian Davis's spot.
Either way, you're not doing either right now.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not.
doing color.
Right now,
Okay,
you're arguing
go.
with us. You've missed
Okay.
so many things.
Guys, it's because the Thunder are just overwhelming.
No,
them
you
in the
cannot try out for
first.
color. They
I'm
have a
color. That's what I've been prepared for.
no, Luke. We have told you that you are play-by-play. You are Brian Davis.
I
Go.
misunderstood. I'm color. I can't do play-by-play.
Okay, you failed.
I did. I'm sorry.
God.
That was
Guys,
really.
I'm color.
Do you
You
know
are
how
not
many
color.
people
You're
thought
you're
you
Brian
did
Davis.
that?
You're Brian Davis.
I was prepared to be color.
Then you didn't know what you were trying out for.
Well, that's your fault.
That was wow. That was. I couldn't have been prepared for a worse thing to happen.
I was
You-
prepared for color.
I know what you are. You're the Kyle Singler of any kind
You-
of expectation.
Wow, I'm sorry. I was prepared to do color.
You are the Kyle Singler of color commentary.
Wow, I'm sorry.
And play-by-play.
And
No, I
play-by-play.
See, I want to talk about.
Luke, you're trying out for Brian Davis's spot. It said it in the tweet. I said it in my text to you. Hey, you are the play-by-play guy for the Thunder. You're Brian Davis. Here we go. That was the idea.
I was prepared to do color.
OMG, you were not prepared to do anything.
You were not. Here's
My bad.
Here's Luke getting prepared.
I was the whole time. I thought I was doing color. I'm sorry.
You literally
Hey, guess what?
got confused.
Guess what?
What?
Pretty good color.
No, it wasn't.
I want you to go. I'm excited for you to go back and listen to
He
it.
won't listen to
Oh.
it.
I'm really
Can't do it.
excited.
I don't know if I'll go back and listen to
Okay,
That was-
I apologize.
I was really excited about that segment, but it crashed and
I
burned.
will prepare for next week.
that. Yeah, right.
No, actually, you're done. Okay.
Hey, my bad. Twitter questions. Our first Twitter question comes from @real_.
That was
Easy,
bad.
who wants to know how much money would it take for you to sell your Thunder fandom and become an adamant Warriors fan? The kind that would wear a Draymond or KD jersey on a first date. You don't have to mean it,
On a
Whoa.
first date.
but you can't tell people it's a joke.
So is this going to require me to divorce my wife and go on first dates?
I think that's up to, you know what? You should talk to your wife about it before you divorce her.
Wow.
What?
Well,
You would
don't
just wear
divorce her.
wear jerseys on dates if
Okay.
you're married.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I wouldn't. You can't buy
That's
Really?
my happiness.
Can we buy your kids financial security?
We're gonna make it.
this
just
is what
fine.
I'm saying. This is going to have to be millions.
How many millions? Dude, $100,000 changes my life for the rest of my life. I do it.
I'm going.
Wow.
I'm going.
That's the least
I'm
amount.
going
That's
10.
terrible.
I'm going 10 million.
I was gonna say
10 million?
Yeah.
I mean, of course I'd take it.
That's a lot
What's
of
the
money.
least amount?
Money on the table, you take it.
Yeah. What's the least amount you would go with?
The thing is that this will negatively affect your life because you're living in Oklahoma.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm too invested. I couldn't just do it. I just wouldn't do it.
I'd sell it in a second. 100
$10,000.
I'd
10,000? No way.
Nah, 10,000 doesn't do enough for me.
25,000. You're thinking
I'm thinking 50,000. You'd probably get a yes out of me
40.
For the rest of your life?
for the rest of my
For the
life.
rest of your life?
40,000.
No.
45.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Do not quibble over $5,000. Please don't.
You ever take $5,000 to the casino? Because you come back with
You
25.
cannot take this money to the casino.
Why?
You have to invest this smartly because it's the rest of your life.
Dude, the risk reward?
Dude,
Casino?
you're gonna
It's unbelievable.
You're gonna waste all your money at the casino to be a Golden State Warriors fan forever. You're gonna come away with $0.
I'm taking $5,000 to the $10 Mr. Moneybags machine, and I'm coming home with
Nothing.
tenfold.
You
Wow.
are this
So
is so
lucky.
dumb.
Lean in this way, Taylor.
This is
People
what?
can't see you. You need
The
to be closer
Warriors.
to Luke. There you go.
The Warriors should pay you to do that.
I would, yeah, please pay me.
They
Pay me
would.
to do that.
That's like them just flipping a quarter to you.
Bing. Well, I'd ask for more. Knowing where it comes from, I'd ask for more.
Wow. Yeah, I can't believe what a traitor you are.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a sellout, man.
You're totally
Money's.
sellout.
Here's the thing: the older I get, the more I realize, oh, money is so important to normal things in my life. I need it.
Money. Man, money, really important.
Money, can't believe how important it is. I would sell out sports fandom for it.
All
For
right.
the other things in my
Well,
life.
I just am really disappointed.
Well, I mean, it's not real, guys. I
Actually,
think if someone opened a briefcase of $500,000 cash,
at Tayshawn Appleby, please let everybody know on Twitter at Tayshawn Appleby how disappointed you are. And
That is going to be. I don't know what else.
this is really disappointing. This was a question about integrity.
That's
Is what this was.
You failed. Wow.
You failed.
Hey, guys.
I have two failures right in front of me
you
right
know,
now.
Next.
you know what you have? An honest man.
Next.
An honest man and a failure.
Next Twitter question. Honest man. Color man. Our next Twitter question comes from @Heat_21. Who wants to know how likely is it for the Thunder to sign a legitimate contributor now that they have the open roster spot for? Will they just keep it open like they've done in the past?
I think they will. I don't think that there's any rush to sign anybody. I'm not sure what spot they're trying to fill for this team right now. I think all those wings, like people have brought up Corey Brewer. The Thunder, I don't think they have any interest in bringing him back. They signed all these wings to see if any of them can play. And I think they want to figure that out first. They also have this $10 million trade exception that they got from the Carmelo Anthony deal. And they could theoretically use that to trade for a player during the season and bring them in. And you could bring in a good player. I don't know that they'll use it because the Thunder they've had trade exceptions in the past that they haven't used. But that's still a tool for them. A guy that it's been brought up a lot that I would just be so excited about, Marcus Morris from the Celtics. If they're healthy, there's just not a lot of minutes to go around.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Morris would play a ton with the Thunder.
Oh yeah,
He would be really good
he
for
would.
the Thunder.
Would he start? He would start.
He could. He's probably better than Patrick Patterson.
For sure, he's better than Patrick Patterson. I think the debate is he better than Jeremy Grant? Offensively, yes, he is.
Yeah, I like the idea of him in Oklahoma City. He can play a little bit of three.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of him.
I am too, man.
So they can use they could just say, hey, Celtics, send us Marcus Morris.
And they say, okay.
And the Thunder, maybe they would send
Okay.
maybe they could send Hamidou Diallo
Ooh.
for him. Would you do that?
I don't know. What point of the season are we at? Right now?
Right now.
Probably not. Right now, I'd rather stick with who we have and see what
It's
these guys
February. Marcus
direct line to Mark Leaf, your brother, at all times.
It would be awesome. He's on Marcus Morris is an expiring deal. Does that change the way you think?
Dude, what expiring deals? They don't mean anything to us anymore, man. Those expiring deals.
I'm just saying
long-term contracts.
I'm just saying that the Thunder really don't have any means to bring him back on the team except for the.
I mean, we'll see.
Mini mid-level.
Only time will tell.
See about the only time would tell.
You basically you just traded Hamidou Diallo for just a few months of Marcus Morris. How do you feel?
I feel good about it. Hamidou, you weren't even drafted, bro. Wait, was he drafted?
Totally was.
Oh, you were drafted in the second round. That's so. Come on, you already had to prove yourself. If you didn't already do what you needed to do in the summer and in those first 4 months of the NBA season, get out of here, bro. We'd rather trade you for a couple months of Marcus Morris and then say, "See you later, Marcus."
Would you do Marcus Morris or Tavas Apolosha?
Tava.
Ooh, wow! I would do Marcus.
Ooh, wow. Why?
I think he's more versatile.
Wow.
I like him.
Can Tavo even play defense like he could before? I don't think
I mean,
so.
like he could before. No, but he's still good.
Hey guys, let's move on to
And
our
we need
next
somebody with a tude.
Twitter.
Yeah,
question.
you're right, man.
Who wants to know? If you could go to any away game, which one would you choose?
Golden State.
No,
Really?
I have one.
This
This is a lot about the city you're going to, I think, too.
yeah.
It's a,
And San Francisco's probably
It's
pretty
fine.
awesome.
yeah.
I'm sure it's cool, but I have a different
Okay.
Portland.
Yeah, that'd
Get
be
to go.
fun.
Portland, cool city.
Yeah.
The Thunder haven't won in
Alex.
the Thunder haven't won in Portland in like 4 years.
Get to see the Thunder lose.
For real?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. They are very good at home, I guess.
I guess.
Portland's fun, but you're just Portland. You're just Portland, man.
I do like them.
Me too. Portland's great.
Plus, I like the team.
Yeah.
I would probably choose the Knicks, MSG. I just want to go to MSG.
That would
The
be
game
cool.
would suck.
Would it though? The Thunder don't show up for games like that. You know it's going to be a close one.
I mean,
True.
that's true.
And you get to listen to. You
The
get to
Thunder
listen-
lost to the Knicks in MSG last
That's
year.
true.
And you get to listen to all the New York songs. There's no songs about Portland.
No,
There's songs-
and you get to
songs
be
about
in New York City.
Yeah. City that never sleeps. The Big Apple.
Do you miss living there?
The city's so nice. They named it twice.
New York, New York. Would you live there again?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
whatever.
I
It's
don't think
okay.
I
You know what? A game that would be fun though. Celtics, Boston.
Yes, Boston would be really fun.
Russ always
TD
shows
Garden,
up.
baby.
Oh, Russ always shows up against Boston.
Baston.
I want to go to Golden State. Those games are so good now.
That's the
I just
high.
think that game is like
It's the highest ceiling and the lowest floor.
for sure.
Big risk reward, man.
Oh man.
Boston, you know what? Boston's a good choice because there's not a ton of it. You're excited, but you're not that nervous.
And if the Thunder win,
Wow.
it's like
yeah, and if they
wonderful.
lose, it's like
yeah, the Celtics are good on the road, whatever.
yeah, Golden State. If they
They-
lose, I'm getting cussed out the whole
You're
time.
just, yeah,
Hey guys. It's true.
yeah. But you've already sold your fandom, so You're just
Oh,
going
right.
to,
No,
you're
I'm
going
going
to,
as a Golden State
yeah,
fan.
you're going to see your favorite team.
So like OKC fans will cuss me out the whole time.
That's right.
Guys, we've got to run out of time. Okay,
We're gotten in a
next.
time.
Yeah.
No, we started really late.
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
No, we started all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, we're
Our next Twitter question
We're about an
comes
hour.
from at Nicholas
Dang.
Dinker, who says, anyone remember last year Andrew promised to ask Russ to do the intro if he signed his extension?
Is that what I said?
Can
Sure.
we expect a new intro with Russ telling Andrew to get out of his face?
I'm trying to remember if that's. I think it was something else.
I don't know. I think you wish it. I think you're hoping it was something else.
Yeah. I mean, I'll ask him. He's just gonna look at me and then just walk away.
You got to do it. You know what, though? This means more. Now that you're in the locker room, this is a little more dangerous than it was before.
Yes, it could get explosive. What are you talking? He would just look at me and say,
And he would. He remembers people.
"Yeah, he does. He
Uh-oh.
does. He would not. I don't know.
You gotta
Like,
ask.
I don't know. I'm
You
not
gotta
sure.
do it.
I'm
You
not
gotta
sure what
do
I'm
it.
doing. Hey, Russell, will you do? I have this podcast. It's about you, and I wondered if you could just say some word. I don't know.
You got to go in so confident. Dude.
I don't know what I'm talking about, man.
I know that there's a lot to lose here, but with great power comes great responsibility.
Here's-
You've been given a lot. Now it takes.
Here's
a lot.
what you need to do.
Hmm.
You say, Russ, will you record this and read this? And give him a piece of paper, large font, reading, just so he can read it.
He would be more pissed about that.
You think?
Yes. Oh, 100%. He would if I handed him a piece of paper, he would not be happy. He would be like,
Okay.
"What are you doing?"
Then,
That's true.
well, this isn't happening.
Yeah.
You
This
got to
isn't
do
gonna
it,
happen.
man. You got to do it.
He would not be happy. Let's go to some silly
No
cues.
sillies. Our first silly Twitter question comes from at the Frozen Okie, who wants to know, what is America's finger hat? Bugles or black olives?
It's bugles. It says on the bag, it's America's finger hat.
It's definitely. I've never eaten an olive like that.
No, what kind of sick freak eats olives like that?
I don't know.
Next question.
Bugles.
God.
100%.
Had some
Okay.
hot buffalo bugles, by the way. They're good. Trust me, get them.
Okay, hold on. Okay, this is from at Banjalope, and she says that she's had a dinosaur playing basketball dream since she was a kid. She's not kidding.
Huh.
She wants to know what dinosaurs would play what positions on the court. Her subconscious must know. Here's what I think.
I don't particularly care for this question because I don't particularly care about people's dreams.
Oh, that's true. How do you feel about dinosaurs?
But we'll go ahead and answer this
Here's-
question
here's
because it's a
what I
great
think.
question.
Here's what I think.
Okay.
Velociraptor is your point guard.
Duh.
Agreed.
Fast, can cut to the basket.
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus, low post.
He's a power forward.
No, he's
Tiny
those are two
arms?
That's for slamming. He can only slam.
Stegosaurus power forward.
Okay, that's a good one.
Okay. Head coach, Brachiosaurus.
No, that's my center.
Yeah, why isn't that your center?
Because they're too slow, and you want the coach to
There's-
Dude,
look over
he just
everybody.
hangs out.
That's
underneath.
what big men are. Big, slow, tall
No,
guys.
that's the T-Rex.
The T-Rex, the arms, man. The arms.
That's because so he can slam.
you cannot slam. They can barely go above. They can't go above his head.
That's
He
true,
can
no.
jump really high and slam it.
Here's the thing. T-Rex is Sean Marion, and he has to shoot threes from
in the
the
corner.
corner, and he has to shoot from his chest like Sean Marion because his arms are so low.
So he's your small forward and your small
Yeah.
ball power forward.
You're right. And you know what? I would like all of my wings to be Velociraptors because they're better in teams anyway. So I want to have 2 to 3 Velociraptors on the court at all times.
I'm going to say a team of 5 Velociraptors could beat a team of 5 any other dinosaurs.
Together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably true.
Okay,
Triceratops. power forward.
hold on.
They hunted packs. Of
Where-
course you want more than
where do
one.
you-
Oh, yeah.
Where do you guys stand on the pterodactyl?
Uh,
Could you use a pterodactyl? Is that
Referee.
against the rules?
they're only allowed to be referees.
I would want it to be my point guard. He's just flying up everybody, just dropping the ball to the guy.
That seems so unfair.
Yeah.
Could you dribble?
That's
You have
not
to
real.
dribble.
That's not very realistic, Andrew.
Yeah, come on. All right. You're right. You're right. But you could.
But his wingspan, He'd be good at blocking. He'd be
Okay.
He'd be a good guard.
If you said if he wasn't allowed to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, he could fly. He just couldn't fly with the ball.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It'd be really hard to guard that because you'd be like, you'd have to look up.
He could come out of nowhere and just swat you at the rim.
Yeah. Oh, so he can fly on defense?
Well,
He's
yeah.
never scoring. All he's doing is hovering at the rim.
And he'd get
TPOY pterodactyl.
He'd get so many goaltendings.
Oh, good point.
So he'd try to swoop in and get it.
He'd have to learn. Just like the big men have to learn
Well,
to not goaltend.
They'd all have to learn because they're animals. And they'd have to learn to play a man's sport.
Can you imagine a couple of velociraptors coming down the court, passing to each other as they're running as fast as they can, throwing up oops to each other?
Who would be a good Charles Barkley-esque player? Triceratops.
Yeah.
Triceratops power forward.
They're powerful.
Very.
Footwords.
Do you guys, in your minds, you put Triceratops, are Triceratops and Stegosaurus the exact same size in your mind?
In my mind.
Yeah.
Stegosaurus is
with
bigger. I bet Stegosaurus is bigger.
Do you think so in real life? I don't know which one's bigger. In my mind, they're exact same size.
We've got to go find their bones.
Let's go dig in the Yukon Park.
And it's just sad that dinosaurs were never real. Their bones were planted to disprove Christianity. So pretty disrespectful that we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow.
All right, guys, before we leave, that would have been a good ending, but we can't leave without talking about Oklahoma Shirt Company. Taylor, you're the worst part about using Oklahoma Shirt Company because I'm just now getting my shirts. They've been ready for a month.
Good thing you're not a rep.
Using Oklahoma Shirt Company has been great. The only problem is it takes Taylor forever to deliver them to me. But using Oklahoma Shirt Company is great. Just make sure you trust the person that you send to them because they have these shirts ready, printed. Andrew's wearing one.
Andrew's yawning.
He's yawning so you can see it. It looks so good. And they are great. We love working with them. And any Down to Dunk shirt you wear is going to be an Oklahoma Shirt Company shirt.
True.
And they have their Shirt of the Month Club. $10 a month. Oklahoma themed shirt shipped to you. You don't have to worry about Taylor taking forever to get it to you because they do it and they get it to you.
True.
And once a month, they also have other states, Shirt of the Month Club, Texas, other states, I assume. And they are
Texas,
great.
Other states.
And they're great. We love working with them.
Yes.
And they're great. Support us that support us. And I have one last question for you guys. Where are you left?
Guys,
Yes.
week from tomorrow,
Yes.
I'm getting married. This has been the worst part of my engagement.
Yeah.
This past week and the week before.
Because you're so excited?
Because it's so pointless. Like the rest of the engagement, you're getting. By the way, before you get married, if you're thinking about getting engaged, you do not need a long engagement. My engagement was only 9 months. You can do this crap in 3 to 6 months. Trust me. Please do that instead.
You are a romantic.
Well, dude, engagement. I'm just in purgatory. You're just in purgatory.
Oh man.
We already live together.
This is poetry spewing from your lips of how much you love your future betrothed.
This has everything to do with romance because I'm like, we should be married, right? We should be married already.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Oh, poetry. Oh my gosh. I'm sure.
Well, and now we're both just like anticipating this next week is just a countdown to a very big event.
Yeah.
And there's so much anxiety that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Not anxiety about what the day is. I wish it were the day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Not to get it over with, but to get this period over with. Because this is so. What's the point of this right now?
there's a better way to say that that I think your future wife would appreciate you talking about differently.
She very much knows my sentiment and what I think about this right now.
Yeah.
And she does too.
Do you love her?
I love her very much.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, float on. We need to go floating.
You need to go float. You need to get rid of all your senses.
That's true. And all your
It would
worries will
relieve-
wash away.
It would relieve some stress,
Yeah.
sensory deprivation.
I wish it were the day before right now. I wish, because next Friday is like rehearsal dinner. That's so fun. And then day of the wedding. That's so fun. I wish it were now.
Wow.
This next week is just a week of anticipation for nothing.
You know, some say the anticipation is the best part.
Thanks for listening to our podcast.
The finishes.
Float on, Thunder fans. Float on, Thunder fans.
Finish strong, baby.
I'm going to need next week. I will do a better job. I will prepare for.
You had your chance.
I didn't know. I thought it was going to be.
Look, you do not get another chance.
I thought it was going to be like a live game that I could do as it was happening.
Luke.
Hey man, I can do better.
Yeah, man.